Pisces, my loves. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Jules and this is Hidden Jules Tarot. First and foremost, thank you to all of my new subscribers. I love you so much. Thank you for being in this space with me. I also just got 3 new decks, so I'm excited to do your readings. This first one is called Abundant Attraction. So we're going to see all the good things and then the shadow aspects that need to come in for you. Like I said, thank you so much again for your engagement. I'm open for private readings as well. My information will be down in the description box below. I also have an angel tree link for some kiddos. We're almost there. And then I have an Etsy link. I do digital products. So if you need stuff for Christmas, there's some cutie little tarot wrapping paper on there. And some other stuff if you're interested. Limitless universe. Ooh, the universe is boundless and abundant. Open your heart to receive without limits. Emotional mastery. Look how beautiful and purple that is. Amazing. Wow. So I think emotional mastery, it says no amount of material success can bring lasting peace if you haven't cultivated it from within. No matter how great everything else is around you, remember that we have to master our inner world first, because it's the so within, so without is what this is giving here. Okay. See, what else do we have for Pisces? Ooh. What else do we have for Pisces? Okay, let's get that last card. On the bottom of the deck, we have desperate decisions and radiating love. So there definitely could have been some type of laws. Do not make emotional, desperate decisions. That will always, I know that I don't really like to use always, but that will almost 100% lead you in the wrong direction. There's a difference between emotional decisions and your intuition. You need to have discernment between the two. Limiting beliefs. Your beliefs shake the world around you. Old narratives of lack, fear, and doubt may be blocking your abundance and the love that you desire. So we need to release some of these doubts, fears. They're just an illusion, Pisces. They're just an illusion. Now this is the Kim Kranz archetype deck. It is ginormous. It also came with a ginormous book as well. She is a psychologist. She's also studied a ton of occult knowledge, shamanism. She studied a bunch of different Buddhism. But I know a lot of archetypes already, but I just got this today, so I couldn't memorize all 100 of them, so you have to bear with me, and we'll look at the book here. Okay. What else do we have? Booed Up. That could be a song for somebody that's playing at the moment. Don't mind me. Okay, we're going to take that one too. The internal child. So this emotional, you need to, Eros. Yeah, this definitely has to do with love of some sort. And talking with your inner child. There's something from your childhood that's disrupting your current connections. The riddle. Oh, there's another one. The vow. Okay, let's get this in order here. That is so beautiful. She's also an artist. She drew all of, this is all of her work as well. Incredible, isn't it? Okay, we have 2, 4, 53, 54. So, okay, let's look at these. The Father, the Eternal Child, the Riddle, and the Vow. So the masculine, basically, with the father. So there definitely could be some type of father wounds with the childlike behavior here that we're needing to look at as far as the emotional mastery, or some type of wounded masculine energy. There definitely could have been some type of absence, like normally, like, this is a supportive, strategic, authoritative, but the shadow aspect, especially with emotional mastery and eternal child out here, like I said, there's some type of, we can't be self-abandoning ourselves, especially our inner child. Like, our inner child, all they want to do is feel safe. And so there's something around that needs to be going on. Okay, I don't even need to read about the eternal child because that was one of them that I knew. All right, let's get to the riddle and the vow. The riddle sounds like it would be something that's like a hidden meaning of some sort. Either that or like with your emotions, it's yeah, there's some type of mystery puzzle question is what it's talking about. Like, who am I? This could definitely be an awakening of some sort. There's some type of surrender that you're needing to have here. And then with the vow, I just talked about that with the self-abandonment here. There's something around a father wound, having an abandonment wound, like not being shown up for, betrayal. There's something that has to do with that we're needing to overcome, so that way we can get to, that's probably part of the limiting beliefs. And like, what you need to know is that everything is limitless. Like, the universe is boundless. So we have all of the reason to be able to manifest whatever we want, either in love, what career, whatever, fit it where it needs to go, take it how it resonates. Okay, let's get into the tarot. We're getting deep with these decks. We're getting really deep with it now. Just here to help. Just here to help, Pisces. My placements, like, I reside in the deep end. Don't really do the whole surface level thing. So welcome to the channel. I will never be your clickbaity tarot reader. I'm sorry. Okay. Opportunities. All right, let's see what we got here. Whew, Queen of Wands. So it's definitely something around your confidence. I said this, like, shadow masculine energy is belittling you in some way, shape, or form. It's keeping you stuck from your prosperity. Either that or this is your past energy, but we're still, what do you know? The Emperor in reverse here was still stagnation. So we're still in that stuck energy. There's still turbulence. There's still anxious energy. There's still, like, yeah. Okay, so in the past here we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Star in reverse. Got to cover her up. And then the Six of Swords and the Six of Swords. So we haven't quite reached the offer that we are wanting here. But I feel like our emotions and our limiting beliefs is what's keeping it from us here. It's created a lot of insecure attachment, lots of tension. With the Death card in reverse here, you could or have just happened to be put in a situation where there needed to be some type of forced change that's going on. What's coming in for you will be that whatever this forced change is, the defeat, the loss, is going to be some type of, it could be pretty hefty with the King of Swords in reverse here, but you're going to have some type of revelation that it was necessary for that to happen. The perspective shift. I said probably so that way you can do some inner reflection on whatever this wounded masculine, like masculine energy is here. There was a heartbreak. Okay. Well, that'll do it. That will do it. All right, Spirit. There was a heartbreak that happened. What else do we have? What else, Spirit, do we have for Pisces? What else do we have for Pisces? Okay, so now we've been planning, preparing. What are we preparing for? Spirit, what are we planning, preparing for Pisces? You and these unwanted offers, the apathy. Here's the Tower. I mean, Spirit's just reiterating basically that, like, your limiting beliefs are what's keeping you from your victory here. It's kind of like, you're like, oh, well, I want to be with somebody, but you're being closed-minded to it because you've been hurt in the past. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, we all need to have boundaries, we need to have standards. We do not settle for just the bare minimum around here. That's what it's kind of giving. You've just been like, I'm not doing that. Which is a good thing, but we also have to have a view of what a healthy masculine is, and if that didn't happen within your childhood, then it's something that we need to self-reflect on, so that way we can actually attract the partner that we want. So just being like, Sometimes not wanting something does get us to where we need to go, you know, because the universe really just talks in yes or yes. Okay, so once again, here's the Queen of Wands in reverse with the Nine of Wands in reverse. So we've been hurt, and it's making us feel insecure. Spirit, what else do we have before we get into the hard truths? There's you. There's the moon energy. Okay, once again, yeah, there's some type of unconscious revelation that you're going to have here in the perspective change. I need to quit with your Ten of Cups. Okay, now let's get into the hard truth here. Super excited for this deck. Super excited. All right, what does Pisces need to know? What is the hard truth that Pisces needs to know to move forward? You're self-sabotaging. The hopelessness, okay. Red flag. So we've been ignoring red flags. There's reality check on the bottom. So once again, you've probably been in a connection or whatever. That's, like I said, that's what's been leading you to heartbreak, is because you keep attracting these connections that aren't meant for you. We need to heal that masculine energy within inside of us to figure out what's healthy for us, what we will allow, what we won't allow, the right boundaries. This hopelessness, like, we keep self-sabotaging and self-deprecating, and it's putting us in this hopelessness energy where we're like, I'm never gonna find the person that I want to be with or whatever, because I keep being with these fuckeries, basically. Spirit, what else for Pisces? What else for Pisces? What else for Pisces? Well, that's a pretty straightforward message. Reality check. Yeah, there's truth that, what do you know? Dependent, boundaries, desperate. We are not desperate, Pisces. Especially not for some hoe-ass fool that's popping up. Like, the red flags are flagging, bro. Here's hopelessness and self-sabotage. We just, like I said, we need to have the revelation. Maybe this reading is the thing that's going to make these patterns conscious for you here. But you keep attracting emotionally unavailable people because you're too afraid to step into your, like, into your pathway. It makes you emotionally unavailable as well because you feel like you're not deserving with this hopelessness and self-sabotage. So you keep attracting like you're chasing after emotionally unavailable people, but as soon as they turned around, like, you'd probably run for the hills because you haven't healed your healthy masculine energy inside of you here. Because you think that they're only going to hurt you. So, we are only but a mirror of all of consciousness. Of all of consciousness, only but a mirror. Okay? All right, this is what I have for you, Pisces. I love you so much. Thank you again for being here. Thank you to my new subscribers. Make sure that you put your name with the money bag sign down below to be entered to win a free reading at the end of the month. And also make sure that you like and subscribe and hit the bell so that way you know whenever my readings post and you'll know whenever the free reading's up. So I love you, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.